Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Wednesday. It's 11:30 on the dot. That's how precise I am. I think it's the German heritage in me. My train runs on time. Let's start the show by pressing this. Yeah.
It's time for Andrew's refrigerator. Send him stuff now, don't wait till later. A picture, a drawing, macaroni, James Spader. You can send him the stuff that you drew on Andrew's refrigerator. He'll show it to his Dutch translator and keep it safe from them alligators. Now he can't get to any of his food.
All right, before we get started, I just want to shake those things one last time and then get rid of them. How do I get rid of them? I pressed that button. Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. We've got a lot of artwork to show. We've got something very special to show at the end of the show. Very excited about it. You're probably not as excited about it as I am, but that's just the way it is. And in case you see this, I've got a little brace on my wrist. I did something to my wrist. What happened was I got old. Yeah. I don't know what I did. It just hurts. I got a doctor's appointment in like a week. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Without any further delay, let's get started with all the great artwork that we have. And then maybe we'll show that fantastic one at the end. Yeah. Of course, we're going to show it. What am I saying? Maybe. Let's scroll up to the top of the list. All right, we're kicking things off with one of our frequent contributors here, Tony. Look what Tony has there. Look, all the lines there. You know, it's a lot of grays on the white beige background, but there is a little bit of red. If you look closely, there's those three lines, like almost like in the neck of the shark. I think those are the gills, right? Because sharks aren't mammals. Sharks are fish. Whales are mammals. But do whales still have gills if they're mammals? Is that what defines the mammal? Wait a minute. I'm going to have to look that up later. I don't think whales have gills because they're mammals, just like dolphins. But sharks have gills because they're fish, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad we talked that out. I think it's clear now to everyone. But yes, and this one is titled, I've got some information about this one. This one is Shark Eating Alien with Person with Wand and Kid Driving a Rover. And now, one of the many things I liked about this piece of artwork is that we have the shark eating the alien. That's clear. That's obviously the main subject that your eye is instantly drawn to. The shark eating the alien. How can you not see that? How can you not be drawn to that? However, if you look down at the bottom, there's other people. There's other subjects in this piece of artwork that are witnessing what we're witnessing. We're sharing that experience. Just like they're seeing the shark jumping out of the water, eating the alien. Just like we're seeing it, they're seeing it. Just like they're seeing it, we're seeing it. We're all seeing it together. That's right. There's the kid in the rover, because maybe this is an alien shark. Now, that's the good question. Is this an alien shark eating the alien on its home planet, in which case the shark is also an alien, or did the shark transport itself to the other alien planet? So the shark's a space traveler, or is this alien here on Earth and the shark jumped up, and the kid in the rover is in a rover because it's the future, and hey, people drive rovers in the future. You know, so there's a lot of ways this can go. Where is this taking place? It's up to us, you know, the viewer, to decide for ourselves. Now, my hotkeys, that's right, because we've got the person with the wand and kid driving a rover. Yes. So the person with the wand down there at the bottom. And if you look carefully at the bottom left there, right about there, the person with the wand, there's the wand, is the person. It's like their hand is up their head like, oh my goodness, what are we watching? And even the reaction of the kid driving the rover is also very surprised. So Tony, really another masterpiece here of the shark. Wait, I want to read it just as it was meant to be read. Shark eating alien with person with wand and kid driving a rover. Fantastic. The imagination Tony's displaying, you know, never lets us down. Hi there, Annabelle Franklin. She's saying hello there. She's waving to us, so I'm just going to wave back to Annabelle Franklin. Glad you're watching. All right, next up. Now, this one here is by Anonymous. And you might be saying, Anonymous, that's an interesting name. I haven't heard that name before. And for those that don't know, Anonymous means we don't know who made this piece of artwork. That's right. That's what you write on something when you're like, I found this book. I don't know who wrote it. It's by Anonymous. Found a piece of artwork. I don't know who made it. It's by Anonymous. And this was found in someone's backpack. And it's really fantastic, though. I mean, look at these little blue blobs with little red blobs next to them. You know, my mind is saying, oh, look at all that beige in the background. We're at the beach. That blue in the bottom, that's like the ocean. So we've got two blue blobs on the ocean with those could be little pets next to them. They're little pet red blobs. Or maybe that's like their coolers where they're going to enjoy some nice refreshments as they relax on the beach. Or, you know what, now I'm thinking about it, maybe those blobs aren't even beings and people. Maybe those blobs are like blue chairs. And there's no people in this. We've just got the things. The people are in the water. The blue chairs are sitting there because that one blue blob on the left kind of looks like it's got white legs. Yeah. Man, this can go so many ways. So I'm curious what other people see. Do you see people? Do you see blobs? Do you see more aliens? Just like Tony's shark eating an alien? Or are these inanimate objects? These, inanimate objects, just things, just sitting there waiting for their owners to come and sit on them. Maybe that one's on the right is more of a blanket than a beach chair. I don't know. But also, I just felt like some kinship here, like these things with their little red thing next to them, like they're walking them kind of like pets. And like they're not alone, they're spaced 6 feet apart. They've got some space between them, but they're there together out on the beach or wherever they are. So, Anonymous, thank you so much for this work. Really interesting indeed. All right. Let's see. Next up. Oh, frequent contributor to Andrew's Refrigerator here, Aiko. Look what Aiko made for us here. Nice face with lots of teeth, lots of multicolored teeth. And those eyes, they kind of become like little hearts there. They've got a little, they're not just circles. They've got a little, one looks like a mitten almost. One looks like an ice cream cone. But they both also have that heart feature to it. And not just one color to make the eyes, but multicolors. Because, yes, as we all know, the eyes, we've got different parts to the eyes. The white part of the eye, and the colored part of the eye, and then the dark part in the middle. So, eyes, you can't just draw one circle. Well, you can't just draw one circle, but Aiko chose to do lots of things with the eyes here. And also, on top of the head, we've got kind of a headband or a hair, and those fantastic ears off to the side there. Yeah. So, very nice work here, Aiko. Thank you so much. And we've got one more from you. Let's see. Where is it? I'm going to go over here and boom, there it is. That's right. Now, it's got the title of Love at the top there. And I'm not sure, what you see. There's a lot of things that can be seen here. One thing for sure, next to the love, we've got a couple dots and that green heart with some purple lines. And then down below, kind of the biggest subject here, it looks to me like those are fish eggs. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. Not sure what Aiko is going for. But, the one at the very bottom left with all the little lines there, that could be like lots of little tiny fish eggs. The 4 ones up higher, those there could be like fish eggs almost ready to mature and break out of the egg and become, are they tadpoles? Maybe they're little baby frogs. They're tadpoles. But yeah, fish, they don't just come out of their mommies swimming around immediately. Fish lay eggs just like a lot of other animals do. So yeah, look at that. One's got a cool looking nose, like a snorkel fish of some sort. And there's different colors. So yeah, but I'm seeing fish in their eggs ready to take on the world as soon as they hatch. So Aiko, thank you so much. Fantastic work once again. All right, what do we have now? Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is by Reese. I think I've got some information on this one here. If you'll bear with me, let's see. Yes. This one is Santa Claus is coming to town in May to bring Mama's birthday presents. That's right. Because, hey, who says Santa can only come in December? Who says Santa can only come on Christmas? In Reese's world, Santa is coming to bring Mama's birthday presents in May. And I like Reese's Santa a whole lot because it doesn't just come once a year. It comes twice a year. Look at that great red outfit. Got that nice buckle in the center of Santa's belly. Nice waft of like red hair, maybe part of the hat. And that tree, that tree looks fantastic. Lots of green for the tree and the yellow star on top. Then over to the left there, those could be packages. Or maybe that's kind of Santa's sleigh. And then down on the bottom right, lots of packages all around the tree getting ready for Mama's May birthday. Yeah. Nicely done, Reese. Nicely done indeed. All right. Oh, this next one here comes from one of our circus friends. I believe this one's coming all the way from Florida, just like Reese's one. Reese's one came from Florida. What do we have so far? We've got Tony, and we got people in Philadelphia, Florida, and then here's another one coming from Florida. That's right. This is by Abriana, and I'm going to read this thing here. Now, this was actually submitted by my friend Steve, but it's by Abriana, and it is Abriana riding Steve's cat Jane. Steve, I don't even think I knew you had a cat. I knew you used to have a duck. Yeah, I used to have a duck. Oh well. But now you've got a cat, and the cat's name is Jane. All right, so the cat's name is Jane, and Abriana is riding the cat. And now Abriana on the back of the cat looks very happy, having a ball, big old smile plastered on her face. The cat, the cat's not so sure, And I like that Abriana has that awareness that maybe the cat's not really enjoying being ridden. Maybe the cat's like, oh, I'm not so sure I like this. I don't know. I want Abriana to be happy, but this is my favorite thing in the world. And then we look down and we see all those cats' feet, working very hard to give Abriana the ride of her life. And in the background, we've got some structure. It looks a little bit to me like a circus ring curb. It's blown up really big. But yeah, look at those great green eyes Abriana made for the cat, and the whiskers, the red ears, really fantastic attention to detail here. Even that little tail at the back there for Jane the cat. So yeah, Steve, does Jane have green eyes? Oh, I should have asked you for a picture of Jane. Maybe next week we'll get a picture of Jane so we can look at it. But here we are, Abriana riding on Steve's cat, Jane. Thank you so much for making that, Abriana. Getting away from the two-dimensional artwork, going into 3D here. Look what June made for us. Yes, June did the work. She put the lights in the jar and also went a little further to make sure the battery pack was up on the lid, because she didn't want the battery pack, destroying the magical idea of these magical lights in the jar. There's the battery pack. But when you hide the battery pack, it just kind of makes the magic go a little bit further. So well done, June. My Rick and Morty mug. Not working with the green screen. Too much green, Rick and Morty mug. I'm doing a lot of talking. I had to take a sip. What can you do? All right. Oh, this next one here is a little bit of a collaboration. And again, not just two-dimensional artwork. This is by Jasper and Jorg. And you're like, wait, that's just a kid sitting. Nope, it's not just a kid sitting. This is Jasper here with his eye patch. The eye patch there. Wait, where is it? That's description. Our model Jasper is sporting a pirate patch. This felt patch, designed and executed by Jorg, has rubber band back sewn to the felt. And he's at Breakfast Cove. And Breakfast Cove, I've heard the food there is really good. Yeah, I've heard that it gets a lot of 5-star reviews on Yelp. Fantastic food at Breakfast Cove. But yes, look at that nice brown eye patch that Jasper's sporting. Good for your pirate costumes. You got to be careful though. You take away one eye, you kind of lose a little depth perception. So you got to get used to it, and maybe don't wear it for too long. So unless, of course, you need it for medical purposes, and then you should wear it as long as the doctor says you should wear it. So yeah, nicely done. Thank you so much, Jasper and Jorg. We love the collaborations by J&J. Oh, and speaking of collaborations, look at this one here. Boom! Look at that. Look at that sea turtle. This is the Monic family wall of color. That's right. The Monic family has this fantastic idea. This is a very large poster indeed. And let me read what they said here. This is a contribution from all the family and any relatives and friends that visit their home. As people are getting vaccinated, they're coming over and having safe visits. This will be a collaboration. That's our word, collaboration. From our family and the ones we love, so we reconnect and come together. The Sea Turtle Mural Collaboration. So look at it there. Lots of color in it, but there's plenty of room for more color. I'm hoping to put some color in there myself. Should I bring my own pencils? I've got some pencils. I got the pencil sharpener. Just let me know. I'll bring them just in case, yeah. And here's a nice picture of the wall being colored in. William at work there. Wow, William looks like he's 20 feet tall there. How big is this poster? Yeah, it must be a really tall step stool. He's getting some work there. Look how blanket is there. And then we're going to go back to the other one. Look how much it's filled in. Yeah, there's some busy bees over there. And William and Jack feverishly coloring in the Sea Turtle Mural Collaboration. Man, that's going to be fantastic when it's all in there. All right. Oh, boy. We're running out of time. Only a few more. George Michael. Look at this. We've got some macaroni art here. Yeah, macaroni art. Uh-huh. Let's read here. Uh-huh. What is this? George Michael made a ghost standing in some rainbow-colored macaroni rain. Yeah, what a ghost it is. Look at that. It looks like it's got 3 eyes and a mouth and some squiggly lines on its cheek. And then all that. I wonder how they colored the macaroni. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Get some color and some 3-dimensional texture to it as well. Yes. Wait. I put the wrong name on that. I apologize, George Michael. How did that happen? That is not by William and Jack. That is by George Michael. Oh boy, I'm a terrible television person maker. Sorry about that. So yes, viewers, please take note. This is not by William and Jack. This is by George Michael. So it looks great, George Michael. Sorry about the mix-up with the naming at the bottom. It's my bad. I do apologize. But thank you so much for this fantastic work. And this brings us to our final piece of work this week. I'm really happy. I thought we were going to get one of these eventually. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I didn't want to push. I don't want to mention it. I didn't want to, encourage. I just wanted to see who, of their own volition, wanted to make one of these for us. And Jana, all the way in Indiana, stepped up to the plate, and look what she made for us. That's right. Take it in. Do you know what that is? A lot of you know. Some of you might not know, but a lot of you know. Yes, it is a macaroni James Spader. James Spader, macaroni James Spader, like in the theme song. A picture, a drawing, macaroni James Spader. You'll hear it when I play it again at the end. And look at the amazing job she did here. Yes, that is James Spader starring in that TV show Blackmail, which I've never seen, but I'm sure it's great. And over to on the right there, that is Jana's macaroni James Spader. She must use some kind of computer program for that. I mean, you can't just do that by yourself without some, help. I mean, Jana's very talented. She makes face masks. She makes costumes. She's an expert pumpkin. She's an expert pumpkin carver. I'm not an expert speaker, obviously. And she made this macaroni James Spader for us. It's going in the credit. I didn't have time to do it this week, but it's definitely going to go in the theme song. And boom, it's going to be right there next time we play. So thank you so much, Jana. Thank you so much to everyone for contributing. I think we're going to be on in a couple weeks, and then we might mess around with the time, find a better time of day to do Andrew's Refrigerator. Maybe earlier in the day, maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. But, it's summertime. We want to be outside a lot, and it's gorgeous out right now. Personally, I'm going to go get shot number 2 in 1 hour and 13 minutes. So that's my day. But I can't expect people to stay inside on nice days, 11:30 a.m. 11:30 a.m., that's like that sweet spot. It's not too hot out yet. It's not like the sun's right up there bearing down on you like it is at 1 and 2. But so, hey, if you have a time of day that you think Andrew's Refrigerator should be, a time of day, a day of the week, whatever, just let me know. We'll try to keep doing every other week in the summer, but we might actually fall off. Just pay attention, RSVP to the Facebook invite. That's a great way to stay updated. And we'll see you there. All right. Okay. So without any further ado, pay attention to the theme song in case you never noticed how we mentioned the macaroni James Spader.
It's time for Andrew's Refrigerator. Send him stuff now, don't wait till later. A picture, a drawing, macaroni James Spader. You can send him the stuff that you drew on Andrew's Refrigerator. He'll show it to his Dutch translator and keep it safe from them alligators. Now he can't get to any of his food.
Oh, look who just chimed in. Oh, what did she say? A stay-at-home mom with too much time on her hands. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a mother's work is never done. I'm sure you're very busy taking care of that family there. But I'm glad you do have some free time to make the macaroni James Spader. Thank you so much, Jana. Glad you're watching. And now